Hello and welcome to the video. This time around I was planning to do a big overview of all the LMGs after the bipod update. However, that didn't quite pan out because, well, the hotfix changed the way the LMGs work. So now all the work that I put in to making that in-depth video is for naught. Great. So instead I'm gonna be just providing you some guidelines on what do I think right now is the right builds. So yeah, let's move on to the suggestions. So let's start with the elephant in the room, that is the 1990. Now, on the bipod update it was kinda requiring tight grip to be effective, and right now, after the hotfix, it no longer does. The build really didn't change at all, so my guide is pretty much up to date, except for the fact that the gun is slightly less accurate, but I don't think that's an issue considering that I actually run the fast reload again, and that the deadeye might be a bit less useful than tight grip in this case. My recommendation for the Johnson would be just play it as a CQC only gun or use tight grip. That is the only two ways you can actually play with this gun, because the gun is not as accurate as before, and with 20 round magazine it's just underwhelming. Overall, if you want an LMG to play the 1990. On the German side, I kinda feel like the bullet builds are viable again. If you wanna do like a straight up CQC build, which is basically unstoppable unless you fuck up, playing this build would be pretty good. However, I do feel like using something like this would be much more reliable on the medium range. It has like a decent amount of balance between medium range and CQC, so yeah. Now the MG44 I kinda feel like is pretty much the same as it was. The only issue with it is the sights, as before, and I feel like with using the tight grip and with build you're pretty much golden and you're taking pretty much all you can get from his gun. And as well you can reuse the mods, so yeah. Now for the Soviet side, things are not much different. My guide on DP28 still stands, and I still recommend using the no trigger build with 7-in-1 sniper bullet and stainless steel barrel. Now, for vet memberships, I still recommend tight grip and fully modded DP. Of course you can run fast reload, but then I would recommend, quite a bit actually, dropping the trigger. This LMG feels exactly the same as it was before the bipod updates. I don't know how it is, but that's the way it is with DP. So what do I think overall? They pretty much made the changes so that the guns, specifically the LMGs, feel like what we were before, the LMG bipod update. Except for like 1919 Johnson and the MG42, everything feels kinda the same. So I'm not entirely sure what was the entire point of the bipods, because they're still very much really situational and pretty much used for cheesing players. I kinda see a lot more players being prone, and that's kinda the only situation you can use it, unless you have the angle on lockdown, in which case any weapon actually would suffice anyway. So yeah, thank you Retta for ruining my plans of making an incredibly complex video, and thank you all for watching. I hope this video kinda helps you with making decisions, and thankfully my guides are kinda safe apart from the Johnson, which I probably will need to remake. And yeah, see you guys in the next one.